Good morning, students. We continue with the discussion of ICSE 2020 question paper, and today we are going to discuss the email question. Now, remember, students, the email and the notice question is always interconnected. Your email will be based on the question, the notice question. So let us read the question. First, we will read the notice question, which we've already discussed last term, and then we will come to the email question. The notice read, your school is organizing a fete or a carnival to raise funds for victims of the recent floods in your state. Write a notice to be put up on the school's notice board giving details of the event. This we have already discussed. Now coming to question number 3B. Write an email to the principal of a neighboring school inviting him, her to send their students to attend the fete or the carnival. Now we will go back to the specimen format which has been provided by the council. This was the email which we had studied. Continuing with the same question, we move on to the email. Write an email to the principal of a neighboring school informing her of the event and requesting her to send a team to participate. So what was the event? The event was inter-school debate competition, and the event was on 8th of December 2017. So here, this is the principal bluebell school @gmail.com. This is the receiver's address or the receiver's email. Inter-school debate competition. This is the subject of the email. If you are writing from, it is not required. There is no marks for it. So then coming to, dear madam, coming to the first line of the email, our school is celebrating its 50th anniversary this year. As part of the celebrations, we are hosting a series of competitions, and we are beginning with War of Words, an inter-school debate competition. It will be held on 8th December 2017 from 9 a.m. till 12 noon in the Centenary Hall of St. Hilda's School. Please do send your senior debate team to participate in the event. The topic will be given to the participants an hour before the start of the competition. They may bring their laptops for use during the preparation time. We look forward to your school's participation in the competition. Thanking you, yours faithfully, Ashish Roy, Debating Secretary. So this is how you're going to write the email. Now let us check what all are there in the email. Now when you begin the email, first is to. If you write this to, or if you write this subject, there are no mark deduction. If you don't write it, even there are no mark deduction. I'm talking about only this word to and the subject word. So what is to? To is the email address of the receiver, no name but designation. What do you mean by no name but designation? For example, this was an email to be written to the principal. So this will always be principal. The receiver's email address will always have the word principal rather than having a name, for example, Mr. Kapoor at Bluebell School. That will go wrong. So you will have to write the name of the designation, principal, director, in this way. Subject, what is this email about? So in this email, let's refer to the question once again, ICSE question. Write an email to the principal of a neighboring school inviting him or her to send their students to attend the fete. So subject will be, what is this email about? So subject will carry invitation plus for details for the event. So what is the event? The event is the fete and carnival. So what would be the probable subject? Invitation for your students to attend the carnival or fete. That will be the subject line, which gives the word invitation as well as describes the event. Coming to the salutation. Salutation is, dear sir, dear madam. We are not going to write respected sir or respected madam. As we have discussed in the formal letter, we are going to follow the formal letter format here. So salutation will be as a formal letter. Dear sir, dear madam, or only sir, madam. Opening sentence. Now, please pay attention. Opening sentence should mention invitation. So the opening sentence should carry the most important word of the email, that is the invitation. Next, second paragraph will contain the details of the event. What is the event, when it is going to be held, and who all are involved. Then we come to the closing sentence. This sentence should mention assurance for participation. I will discuss the entire format once again with the question, so don't worry, just pay attention. So the closing sentence should mention assurance for the participation. Students, we are looking forward to 3 sentences. One is opening sentence, one is details of the event, and the other one is closing sentence. Now all these 3 sentences carry marks. So you cannot merge these 3 sentences into one sentence. The opening sentence has to be categorically mentioned. The details of the event will be in the form of a paragraph, and the closing sentence again should be clearly visible. You cannot merge the 3. Then is the subscription, as in a formal letter. We go back to the specimen. So the subscription is thanking you, yours faithfully. See, again you've used yours faithfully. You will not use yours sincerely, yours lovingly, nothing. Only yours faithfully, name of the student, and the designation of the student. Now see, in this question, no designation is mentioned. You write an email to the principal of your neighboring school, right? To inviting them to participate. So this you can create on your own, rather you will have to create on your own. You can use words like head boy, head girl, school captain, debating secretary, and so on. So subscription as again in the formal letter. Now we move on to this example question and the distribution of marks. So we read the question once again. Write an email to the principal of a neighboring school inviting him, her to send their students to attend the fete. So now we are following the question and making the format as per the question. So the to field will be principal@stfranciscollege.com. This carries half marks. Subject line of the email, invitation to the school fete. Again, half marks. Dear sir, or this should have been madam, no respected. This carries half marks. Now we come to the first line, which carries half marks. We are organizing our school annual fete on 14th March 2020 full stop. You along with your students are cordially invited. So the word invited has come in the first line. This is half marks. Second, we move on to the next paragraph. Details of the fate should be exactly as written in the notice. Date, time, smaller venue, larger venue will be there in this paragraph. Now, this paragraph contains some marks. I'll come to it later. Now, coming to the last line, as I had discussed earlier, coming to the last line. What would be the last line? I'll go back to the format. The last line was closing sentence should mention assurance for participation. Now, what will you write in the sentence? We look forward to your participation in this fete. Half marks. Then, ending of the email, thanking you, doesn't carry any marks. Yours faithfully, Akash Kumar. Half marks. And who are you? Head boy, head girl, etc. Right? Now we calculate the marks. See, half, another half, 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 and half. That becomes 6 half marks, that is 3 marks in total. And the other 2 marks is for expression. Now what is expression? It is this paragraph that you are writing, which carries the details of the fate. So what is expression? Which is of 2 marks. All details of the notice are to be included in full sentences in this email. So all details, again, date, when is the event, time, at what time is the event, where is the event, auditorium, St. M.R. Jaipuria School. So auditorium becomes the smaller venue and St. M.R. Jaipuria School becomes the larger venue, right? So with that, we come to the end of the email question. As assignment, you will be doing this question in your copies. Write an email to the principal of a neighboring school inviting him, her to send their students to attend the Fate Carnival. Remember students, this carries 5 marks, and if you are very careful in writing these 2 questions, 10 marks you will be getting. There is no deductions apart from the errors which I told you about while we discussed these 2 questions. Thank you.